Hi everyone, this is Pranav Goa Thakurta from Edu TV. Today we have two young girls with us and their advocacy for education is tremendous. We have Miss Ashi Roy, a 12th grader from Delhi Public School, East Bangalore, India. And she will introduce our guest, Madam Madhulika Sen, a famous edu leader, not only in the country, all across. Over to you, Ashi.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone watching. I am Ashi Roy, a proud 12th grader from Delhi Public School East, Bangalore, India, and it is an absolute honor to welcome you all to EduTV's acclaimed program, Educational Voyage of Famous Edu Leaders. Today, we are privileged to host an exemplary leader in education, Mrs. Madhulika Sen, Director of the esteemed Tagore International Schools at East of Kailash and Vasant Vihar, New Delhi. Mrs. Sen is a beacon of education innovation and leadership, inspiring educators and students with her exceptional vision and dedication. Ma'am, we are delighted to have you with us today. Before we begin, let me take a moment to acknowledge the incredible work of EduTV. With a network spanning over 4,000 schools and 450 universities across 28 countries, EduTV is a global pioneer in connecting educational communities. Its reach of over a million viewers and a library of 2,000 enlightening videos has made a profound impact on students and educators worldwide. If you haven't already, I encourage you to subscribe to EduTV for more such programs that ignite curiosity and inspire the next generation. Let's begin with our first question. Ma'am, as the director of two prestigious schools, how do you balance fostering academic excellence with nurturing creativity and emotional intelligence in students?
Sorry, Ashi, I lost connectivity. Can you come again?
Yes, ma'am, I'll just repeat the question.
Hmm.
As the director of two prestigious schools, how do you balance fostering academic excellence with nurturing creativity and emotional intelligence in students?
You see, it's a question of balancing the time that you devote to academics as well as the time that you keep for the curricular activities, which are more
I will
important for,
request Madhu ma'am to put on the camera, please.
haven't I? Okay.
No issues, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
See, it's how you balance the academics with the curricular activities in the school. And what is the focus of those activities? You see, our school motto is Aham Yoga Asmi. I am worthy. The idea is that each student should feel worthy of being who he is, what his talents and interests lie. Because academics, everybody has to study, everybody has to be made to work hard. That is a given. It's how you motivate the students to work on in other areas, which will help in them developing soft skills and hard skills. So luckily, we are a school which has only three sections. We have few kids. So we try to ensure that in every activity, we take different children or students participating in different activities, trying to give every student an opportunity to be good at something or to take up something he or she enjoys and can excel in, be it sports, be it debate, painting, art, uh, and so many other curriculars, music, dance. Whenever our children get opportunity to participate in any inter-school events, we encourage them, we send them, although it may be at the cost of classes they miss while practicing and while attending the event. The idea is these will help them in social skills, communicating, interacting with other people, competing, not competing, but really seeing what the level of other kids are. And this gives them a confidence in themselves that they're good, they can be as good as anyone else. They learn from other people when they go out of the school and see, participate in events out. And it's a great booster for their own emotional growth, confidence, and a desire to, yes, I can do it, and I can do it better. It motivates them. So we as a school
Yes, ma'am.
are actually known for our extracurricular activities. So that's
Thank
how.
you, ma'am, for that answer. As someone who's going to college, I also look for colleges that do provide a holistic learning experience where you balance your extracurricular activities along with your studies. Because I also agree that you need a balance of both to really enjoy studying at a school or at a college. Ma'am, now
And
moving on. Yes, ma'am.
sorry, and I wanted to add, it's not only the curricular activities. Get the students involved in community outreach programs. Very, very important to
Yes,
build empathy. When we talk about EI, emotional intelligence, empathy is the first thing that you need to build. So we every year we take up projects which are very, very different from what other schools do. Now we have a project which is running in a school for the last 10, 11 years about
ma'am.
awareness about the LGBTQI community. Now
Amazing.
nobody at school level wants to touch this topic.
Yeah.
But our students have created a presentation, a question answer session to remove the myths and misconceptions about this community and to show that they are human beings to be treated as human beings. So our students go to other schools, hold sessions with the senior kids, because bullying of these people starts at school level. Then we have another program where we are looking after the acid attack survivors.
Wow.
Again, nobody touches this
No.
category of people. So we look after, we collect money through holding a cultural festival in the school. We sell donor passes, we collect money to pay for the surgery of these people. Although government also has got a lot of work, but a lot of people don't get that government help.
Yeah.
Then post surgery care, and then we training them to be employable.
Wow.
So we've been able to place one candidate in the last 3 years because people are not open to employing
Yes.
people who are scarred with acid. Then third, every year we take up one product that we can recycle. Now, like seat belts of junked cars.
Mhm.
So our students are collecting seat belts and they've collected rubber from
Oh.
burnt tires.
Mm-hmm.
And they are decorating it, turning it, slicing it, turning it into bags, and using the seat belts as straps.
Wow.
And we are making bags, small bags, or even for carrying your mobiles, and we are selling those. So it's like business venture. We are exposing our kids to a lot of other things apart from just being in the school.
Academics, yes.
Yes. So that is how we
Yeah.
think. I mean, I personally feel the focus should be on more of these activities
Yes.
rather than academics because when the board exams come, every parent ensures that the child studies.
Yes,
Right?
ma'am.
Am I right,
Yeah.
Ashi?
Yes, ma'am.
So we don't need to worry so much. Our teachers are teaching, they're doing a very good job, but we can't just keep focusing on academics. It's
Yeah.
these other skills. That's why in our country, people say our graduates are unemployable because they've not been taught soft skills. I personally take sessions on English
Yeah.
speaking. I can you hear me or you're
Mhm.
frozen? Yeah. So I personally
Yes,
take
ma'am.
sessions. I take sessions on English speaking, table manners,
Mhm.
etiquettes, so many other aspects of personal grooming of students so that they are employable, they speak well, how to dress, how to talk, how to shake hands. That if you're getting a job, send an email first. How should you prepare for the interaction? We're teaching them all this in the school. preparing them for the
That's truly
future.
important. I agree because a lot of schools don't get that soft skills training
Yes.
to go into college as well. So I think it's really important, and I think a lot of schools should inculcate these practices into their curriculum as well. So it's
Do you
really
know?
inspiring.
Do you know the CBSE has given a period called General Studies in 11th and 12th?
Oh,
Yes. Do you have a General Studies period?
ma'am, I don't think we're the batch that has implemented it yet. Maybe from the
No,
next
no, no.
one.
General Studies has been there for 40 years. But what the
Oh, okay.
schools do is they turn it into a teaching period. We
Oh,
actually do it, we use it for all these grooming things. Do it for development of soft skills. We
yes,
use it for that.
yeah. Okay, ma'am, we'll be moving on to the next question. So, education is constantly evolving. So, what are some innovative practices or strategies that you have implemented to ensure your schools stay ahead in preparing students for the future?
See, the two aspects as to what is the way you're teaching academics and other subjects in the class, and what are you doing for teaching them robotics and AI. These are the preparing them for the future. So definitely for 6 to 9, we have AI and robotics. Of course, we start from class 1, teaching them computers. Everybody needs to know. And from class 3, they are learning AI, basic introduction.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, we have a robotics lab. So, when their students have a free run, we have various kits. They assemble these various kits into robots, working models, and we have 3D printers. So, if any part gets lost of a kit, they're printing it in the lab only.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, very interesting, they developed the software. This year, when we had elections for our cabinet, student cabinet,
Mm-hmm.
we did it the way the general elections in the country were held.
Wow.
So yes, we prepared the EVMs and
Yeah.
the software. The
Mm-hmm.
students did everything. They prepared the software, the EVMs, and we had 4 EVMs because we have 4 houses.
Mm-hmm.
And the students used the EVM where we had all the students, their names who stood for election, and Nota.
Oh, Nota as well.
Yes. So we did that. So we're using what the students are learning, we're using that knowledge to do things that we can do at school level. That is AI and robotics. Now, as far as classroom teaching is concerned, we use flipped classroom method. The teachers are using smart boards and using. We are now looking at a program especially for art software, which when the art teachers put their iPads on the artwork of the student, it gets displayed in 3D form on the screen.
Wow.
So if a student is drawing a butterfly,
Mm-hmm.
it'll get shown on the screen where the butterfly is flying. So we
Amazing.
are
Yeah.
exploring various AIs to enhance classroom teaching. It'll take time, but we're going to do it.
Ma'am,
But
yeah,
of course,
because
we have so many of these modules which are 3D modules.
really.
So, especially in biology and environment science, the teachers are using to teach the concepts.
Wow.
So, where teaching is concerned, how we are enhancing that, and they use a lot of these apps, computer apps, Mentimeter, and so many of these while teaching to prepare quizzes, to prepare crosswords, I think there's one software, Bear or something, I don't know, which our teachers in the junior classes used to, it's a 3D. The
Mhm.
whole concept becomes 3D, it comes alive on the screen for the students. So all that is happening.
Ma'am, it's truly wonderful because I think if all of us do get this kind of learning experience, it would make learning an experience that is so much more enjoyable and kids would want to learn
I
more.
agree.
Yeah, exactly. So
I
I
agree.
think that's really amazing. It's amazing what you're doing.
And also up to class 8, our children do not sit in rows. They sit in
Oh,
groups. So
that's so
everything is a group activity. So there's a lot of learning through group activity also. Yeah.
Mm.
So up to class 8, they sit like that.
Ma'am, that's amazing. Ma'am,
Thank
so
you.
yeah, ma'am, we're gonna come to a final question for today. So
Yeah.
the question is, what advice would you give to students like us aspiring to make a meaningful impact in the world and to educators aiming to guide us effectively?
See, I cannot advise the educators. I feel all of them are good. It's up to them. They have to be creative, move away from regular done to death program that they introduce in their schools. Like social service program, like teaching the EWS kids or going to a village nearby. I mean, these are like, no, take on something really meaningful,
Yeah.
As far as kids are concerned, what I tell the students in my school, I don't want you to be followers. I want you to be leaders. I want you to break the ceilings. And I tell them, I said, don't hesitate in speaking out your mind. That's the best. In our school, we've told our teachers that they will not stop any student from asking a question or saying, oh, you're disturbing the class or you're asking too many questions.
Mm.
Then no student will be stopped from asking questions. And if you don't know the answer, doesn't matter. You can tell the students, listen, I don't know, I'm going to check it up and let you know tomorrow.
Yes, yeah.
But the students should be allowed to speak. They should speak their minds fearlessly. And they should be what our teachers and management or the senior leadership team, the principal and vice principal, I tell them. I said, when anyone comes to you with any idea, suggestion, your question should be your question should not be why. It should be why not.
Yes.
You encourage the child. If they come with an idea, say, why not? Let's try it. At the most, it may not work, so big deal. But encourage ideas. Come with ideas. Argue. I tell the students, come and argue. Don't be scared. And express yourself. Be leaders, not followers. The teachers, it should not be why, it should be why not, and encourage them to talk. Just allow them to talk. Don't put down any student for any reason. I think this is the simplest way I can do, and it's been effective. Because we get a lot of compliments when our students go for outside competition, that, your kids are very confident and they don't hesitate in speaking out their mind.
Amazing.
Also, I tell the kids, never put up with any injustice.
Yeah.
No physical violence, but don't put up with injustice, whether it's from the teachers, from the management, or from anyone else. Speak out.
Ma'am, I agree. Ma'am, I think curious and fearless minds are the ones which will help lead the country.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you have to develop that ability and that confidence at school level. School is the most crucial years. Because what you learn till the age of 8 or 9, of course, stays with you, the values. And your whole character and personality develops till you're 18. And that is at school level. So school should be something worthwhile.
Yes, ma'am.
Should do something
like
worthwhile.
I study psychology as well, and we've learned that the neurodevelopmental years till your schooling are truly the most important years of your life. They really shape you as a person.
Exactly.
So I love what you're doing for your students, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. And if ever you come to Delhi, come and visit the school.
Surely. I will 100% visit.
Okay, take care and all the best.
Thank you, ma'am.
And one more thing,
Yes, ma'am.
build up your portfolio
Yes.
with varied activities. Academics by itself, doing well in academics is no criteria for either intelligence, common sense, or ability. That is shown by so many other things that you do in your life.
Yes, ma'am.
That is important. Okay. Oh, that's
But I
brilliant.
will send you an email to request you. Your students should also do anchoring in all our programs. And
I would love to have them anchor the program.
Wonderful, very successful people like you come to our television, ma'am. And it's very helpful to the coming generation, ma'am.
Pranav, you tell me, I'll give you lots of kids who are very confident like this girl was.
I'm sure.
And they can anchor.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much. And on behalf of Dr. Manila Carvalho, Principal, Delhi Public School East, Bangalore, she's also doing a wonderful work, ma'am. She has got one of the largest CBSE schools. She has got more than 12,000 students.
Oh, wow.
I extend an invitation to Madam Madhulika Sen to come and visit the school in Bangalore, ma'am.
Thank you so much. I would really love to do it if ever I go to Bangalore. And Mrs. Carvalho, hats off to you if you're dealing with 12,000 students. It is an achievement, believe you me. Thank you, beta.
Thank
And
you.
thank you
Ashi,
so
all the
much,
best to
Ashi
you.
Roy,
Thank you, sir.
for the wonderful work you have done. In spite, I'm sure Miss Ashi Roy and Madam Madhulika, both of you must be very busy because exams are coming. Holidays are there, so many holidays
All
are
the best for
there.
your exams. And have you got
Thank
admission
you so
anywhere?
much.
Are you going abroad for studies?
Ma'am, I am applying abroad, so
Where?
I'm going to try for the United Kingdom.